Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 slot. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair, they're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Gordon, and it's Tucker in at the center position. So the Lakers win the tip.
D up on LeBron.
LeBron outside.
Don't let him get a rebound.
Get it.
That one wide left.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And it's Gordon missing. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Now Green, stolen by Harden. In the corner, it's Gordon. That 3 off the mark. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Davis against Westbrook. Unloads from 13. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Green.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
McGee against Westbrook. And Tucker kicks to Harden. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Westbrook, and he banks in the layup.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
Pass to LeBron. Over Gordon. James, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Gordon finds Harden. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Gordon for 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And here's James outside. Rockets with the rebound. To the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the inside. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Westbrook with the steal. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. They now take the lead.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off, timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
And the Rockets with possession here after the basket by the Lakers. Stolen by McGee. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Davis. And Westbrook pulls it down. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this. Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. No points in the game yet for him. James looking it over. McGee the pass to Green. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Covington, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Over the years, Green has proven his ability to shoot despite being contested. He's got a nice touch and really good concentration when he lets it go.
Now, here's Westbrook. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
Now here's LeBron. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
James dishes to Green. And the dunk by James.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Westbrook passes to Gordon. Westbrook up top, guarded by McGee. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. The Rockets again can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Green passes to James. Back to Green. LeBron outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Houston in the lead. Here's Harden on the wing. Outside Westbrook. Takes a three. Green with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Over Gordon. Again, James missing. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Gordon kicks to Westbrook. Back to Gordon. No good with the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Now the pass to Harden. The three. That shot off, and it's the Lakers the other way. Caldwell Pope dishes to Green. Gordon against James. On its way from Caldwell Pope for two, but they'll get another chance. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. Rivers comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Rondo's checked in. Here's James. Outside, Green. Lakers passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Another miss by Caldwell Pope. The Rockets shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Here's Harden. He gets that one.
Timeout.
Harden's got 5.
Even when you think you have Harden pinned up, he still gets a shot past you. Incredibly creative.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Some changes for the Lakers. Morris comes in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Green. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Rondo. Caldwell Pope outside. Morris outside. Great D that time from Green. Harden inside the three-point line, and the shot is long. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Rivers. Here's Davis. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Here's Harden. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
You know, that's terrific offensive agility, footwork, and quickness there to get to the hoop.
To the middle, here's Morris. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
You know, Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 7. Launches a 3. Another miss by Harden. The Lakers trail. Outside, Davis. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul. Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. And here's Davis for 3. They get it back. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Passes to McLemore. No good on the triple. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Inside, Davis. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Harden. Outside, Green. Drills the three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Davis. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top notch. So that process about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Rockets. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Westbrook against Rondo. Green passes to McLemore. Rivers with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Green missing.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Here's Rondo. Kuzma outside. Back to Rondo. Down low. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
So smooth, so fluid, effortless, yet powerful. When Davis gets positioning like that, he's trying to dunk it.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 5, and that one, good. Westbrook's got 7.
And well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Houston making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. James checked in for Davis.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball. Oh, wow. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Pass to Green. Eric Gordon on the wing. The Rockets again can't hit.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
Now here's McLemore, guarded by Kuzma. The kick out to Westbrook for the three. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Westbrook. Gordon's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Boy, Gordon sends that one straight down and in from beyond the arc.
It's a tie game here in Houston. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Here's Westbrook. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Kyle Kuzma is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. The pass to Caruso. He feeds it to LeBron. Over Gordon. Rebounded by Covington. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
You know, even inside, Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
Passes it to Kuzma. Over McLemore. Kuzma can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 4. Westbrook scanning the floor. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
It's LeBron with the drive. Great tee that time from Green.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. McLemore, the pass to Covington, to the wing on the left. And some nice passing there by Houston. Outside Gordon. For 3. Rebound the Lakers.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility. Early in his career, I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
Lakers trail by 6. Kuzma passes to James. Nice shot by Rondo.
Rondo going right through the contact and scoring there. He's a lot tougher than he looks.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. And the Rockets making a change here. Harden's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis is checked in for Rajon Rondo. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. There's Gordon with the three. Doesn't go for him. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
From deep, Harden, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Lakers trail by 4. James finds Kuzma. Here's Morris, guarded by Green. Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Davis jacks up a three. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That is textbook when you're talking a pump fake. Well executed that time by Davis. So good at knowing how to use that shot fake effectively.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
2.
Free throw good, Davis.
Way to go. Let's get it.
And both free throws good for Davis.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Westbrook. Another miss by Houston.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Feeds it to Davis.
No.
James outside.
What's left? Go DM.
Just 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Green. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Gordon.
Back to Harden. It's Covington on the wing. Misses the three. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Caruso. Back to LeBron.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Covington finds Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Free throw good, James Harden. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG or Kevin Durant and Kyrie?
Oof. Well,
Wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
That
Kawhi's
is.
got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Floats it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. For 3, Westbrook. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kicks it out to James. And the wide open shot from Morris. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Westbrook, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harden finds Westbrook. Houston moving it around. Tucker can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Green up on top. Guarded by Green. Green bounce pass. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Outside Westbrook. Back to Harden. Harden draws the double, and Green puts up a deep three. The Rockets again can't hit. And it's the Lakers' ball. This run now up to 13-2. Westbrook against James. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Gordon's checked in for the Rockets. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for James. Rockets trail by 5. Now here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. It's stolen by Green. To the paint. Trying to get open is Davis. And Rondo with the basket on the assist by Green. Rondo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers. Now a timeout called by Houston.
You know, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
LeBron's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Covington passes to Harden. And here is Green over Caldwell Pope. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Green. Outside, Davis, and they double up Davis. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell Pope, KCP.
That's tipped. Harden kicks to Gordon. Green with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Gordon finds Covington. Now, here is Harden. Four on the clock. Harden draws the double. 4-3, Covington. The offensive rebound. Back to Harden. On the wing, Eric Gordon. The three-pointer, no good.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Here are the Lakers. They're on a 19-4 run right now. The drive by James. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Rockets trail by 9. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Rondo. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And it's Davis missing. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Here's Tucker, and Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
Lakers leading by 9. And here's Caldwell Pope. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Stolen by Gordon. .158 left in the first half. Count the basket.
Even when Gordon is under pressure, he finds a way to score the ball. That's what he is. He is a determined and capable scorer.
James. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. James has got the lead back up to 9 now for the Lakers. Inside, here's Green. 2 points. That one goes. Green's got 4 this quarter.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Floats it up for James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 9.
A beautiful pass by Rondo. That's excellent teamwork.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for P.J. Tucker. 1:10 left to play here in the half. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Covington. Harden's got 11 points.
Boy, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Back to Rondo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Rondo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers. Westbrook against Rondo. Right side, Covington. To the inside, Westbrook. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Battles through traffic and lays it in. And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
Harden against Green. Harden kicks to Gordon. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. And no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebounds too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 8 points, 12 assists, and 4 blocks. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Love what we've seen from AD. Comfortable and assertive on the offensive end. Defense has to figure them out when they're in trouble. He has it all.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
Well, obviously, they didn't show up on the glass at all. They were getting outworked, out-hustled, and outplayed. And their competition showed just the opposite. They wanted it more. You can't give up a ton of extra possessions in a game like this and expect to win.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do, using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Rockets trail by 8. Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Man, showing some terrific range. Harden's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Rockets. Caldwell Pope outside. Green bounce pass. Knocks it loose. LeBron against Gordon. 6 to shoot. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Tipped away. So it's the Rockets now. And for Houston, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Back to Harden. And some nice passing there by Houston. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon, the pass to Covington. Lets it go from deep. Harden can't hit. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Caldwell Pope outside. From deep three-point range, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. Outside Gordon. The dish to Harden. From the arc. But they get it back. Harden draws the double. Pass to Covington. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. Los Angeles leading by 3. The pass to Davis. Back to James. Outside, Davis. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Westbrook against LeBron.
Westbrook has tremendous elevation for a guard. So athletic, and not only does he get high up in the air, he's strong while he's up there.
Passes it to James. It's Morris atop the key. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And they double up Davis. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Here's Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Shoots over Covington.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And the Lakers with another miss. Westbrook kicks it to Tucker. Outside Gordon. Pass to Westbrook for the lead. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis.
Well, you know, I did not think I'd ever see a player equal Oscar Robertson's triple-double average for a season, which the Big O did back in '62. Then along came Russell Westbrook. Another level. Did it for 3 straight seasons, making an indelible mark in the history books. 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And last season, Westbrook passing the great Magic Johnson for second all-time in career triple-doubles. Does he catch Oscar Robertson with 181?
I think he does, Greg. I think he's got a chance anyway, I should say that. Just to be in the conversation speaks volumes to all you need to know about Russell Westbrook's greatness.
And after over a decade with the Thunder, last season, Russell Westbrook starting fresh with the Rockets, a superstar pairing with longtime friend James Harden.
LeBron against Gordon. Trying to get something going, and James throws it down.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
And, Greg, there were some legitimate questions about Harden and Westbrook and how they would play together. Westbrook, not the floor spacer they looked to put around Harden.
And that preceded their moves at the trade deadline. I mean, committing to small ball. Westbrook, the lone non-shooter from distance, unlocked, though, to attack the paint. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Caldwell Pope passes to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Green in the post, guarded by Harden.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
The Rockets again can't hit. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. No good that time. Good D by Covington.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
LeBron against Gordon. And the dunk by LeBron.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
Harden.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in Northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
No good on that one.
And, you know, the beard continues to impress, continues to get better, and MVP candidate seemingly every season. Now, I've got a question, though. How does he maintain the look of that beard?
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Who gonna shoot it, huh?
And the second free throw, good. Now LeBron, 14 points for him.
New play. Screen. I'm up.
Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
And he makes the first.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Rockets trail by 4. Harden outside. There's the lob to Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings, knows exactly where the gap is, and finds his teammate perfectly.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
LeBron kicks to Davis. And there's the pass to Green. Back to Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And some nice passing there by Houston. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Here's Westbrook. 17 points in the game. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his third foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Green. And Rajon Rondo is subbed in for James. Outside Gordon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis.
Yeah, you know, Gordon feeds off being the aggressor. He wants to be in attack mode and really make it tough for the defender to dictate what he's going to do.
2 shots.
Knock this in. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Who gonna shoot it, huh?
Free throw good, Gordon.
And Gordon just continues to prove why he's so valuable. I mean, he knows he's out there to shoot the ball, and he does it very well.
So he gets them both. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Dishes to Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Here's Davis. Pass to Caruso. And the three off target. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Harden the pass to Westbrook. That gives them the lead. Westbrook's got 19 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Lakers call time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And they double up Davis. And he dunks it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Lakers trail by 3. Rondo passes to Davis. Back to Rondo. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now in the quarter. Timeout called, the Rockets.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
For the Rockets, Green, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Then McLemore comes in for Gordon, and it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kuzma's checked in. Tucker with the ball. Davis is there. Tucker with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Off target from three-point range.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Rockets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Harden draws the double. McLemore, the pass to Green. Rivers against Rondo. Pass to Davis. The wide open look here for Kuzma. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's McLemore. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Another miss by Houston.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Things really rolling for AD now. This could be a big night for him.
Harden surveying the D, 13 feet away. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
Step out.
Kuzma, left side.
Hey, who's watching them?
Up and in on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And some nice passing.